Good morning. This is Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks. Looking at the culture, baby. Looking at the culture. So Billy Porter won an Emmy. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm so, like, it's just like so many days ago, though, I was like, this dude is giving me fucking life. Laverne Cox is out here saying something about October 8th and how everybody has to, like, do this thing with the law. Because it's like saying that queer people can't have jobs, which is so stupid because that is, oh my God, they make the color of the job, motherfuckers. Anyway, and then, it was one more. Oh, Tracy Ellis Ross with his Pattern Beauty. So first she launches it, and then she gets it into Ulta Beauty, which is like so close. Like, it's like I can actually go buy it, and it's like $9. $9. I ain't got no money. I ain't got $9, but I'm gonna get it when I get $9. I love the way her hair looks. I just hope that it's like eco style gel. I'm telling you, it smells good. Like the brand face is gorgeous. Like, I love that it's like a silhouette of her. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. I love it all. So, Man Crush Monday. I cannot crush today. I think that they have wiped my every. Last week was so weird when my son was like asking questions like all this shit could really happen, and I'm looking at him, I'm just like really like I'm joking, but then I'm like feeling serious or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know about crushing no more, because some things just, I don't know if they happen or not. So anyway, I was like afraid. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like, don't post it, but post it, because that's some real type shit right there. Like, he was like, so yeah, if this happens, like, yeah, what you do? Like, oh my God, like, dude, I'm just trying to tell you that this dude is a crush. That's it. Like, I'm not saying anything else. It's like, oh Jesus Christ. And then I was like, okay, because really all I'm doing is hyping up black men. I mean, for real. And it's not even because they black. It's like I'm just hyping men that I find interesting, that I find to be adorable and darling and delectable, and that are helping the community and bringing us back to this place of formability, of doing what they do. Also to make some people realize that sometimes you don't actually have to be interested in a person in order to you don't always have to be interested in a person in order for you to give them love. Like, you don't, it's not always the thing of, let me just I gotta have him, or you looking at his personal life or anything like that. Sometimes their professional life and their personal life can be kept separate. Like, it totally can be. And looking at those things, I think that part is okay. Like, I don't know how else to get into it. I wish that I had those things too. Anyway, so this is it. This is the Brown Sugar Talks. Y'all, I'm not depressed, but I'm just like tired of all of it. Like, I'm just so fucking over it. I'm just over it. I'm over not having conversations with people. I'm over with being passed by. I'm over with not getting a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I know some people don't do it, and I know some people fall off or whatever, and I know that all these things happen. But if I'm not actually, this is the part that gets me, if I'm not actually bothering anybody, if I'm not actually just in somebody's face, like trying to give them problems, then that makes me like, why would you come bring problems to me? And I think Jay-Z had it on his I didn't even know he ever said this. He said, yeah, if you could sit around and figure out how, like, what's going on with me, then you need to be putting your energy into something else. Like, your energy need to be going into being a scientist or something, And I'm so real with that too. Or research. I'm thinking like a lawyer or whatever. Like, if you could put all your energy into wanting to know what's going on with me instead of like helping me, then it's almost like, what is the problem? Like, I don't get it. If you know I wrote something, are you trying to steal it again? Like, they have stolen so much shit from me, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, and still not giving you the chance to like even rise, like come close to rising or whatever, you know. And it's like, wait a minute, okay, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, I don't know, I just move, you know. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna keep moving in. But at the same time, it's like, I am now in this position where I have the ideas, I'm trying to hold them captive or whatever, and I'm thinking that this person is actually thinking that everything from that list has to be true. Like, I can't become famous until I pass away, and that's not true. That's something that somebody actually said, you know. So it's almost like all this stuff, like whatever I say, it's like that's what they want to come true, and it's like, no, I'm not speaking that into fruition. What I'm doing is, that was my life. What you going over right now is that was my life. Now you got me going through somebody else's life, like somebody else's problems, somebody else's issues, and they are not mine. And so it's like, man, I just really wish that I could just go ahead and do and be me. So I have these ideas. I wrote the ideas down. I put them on paper. People took them, then gave them away, and then you come back and want to take more, or you want me to feel bad about it. You know, it's like, I don't know what the fuck is. I still don't know what's going on, because still nothing has happened. And so that's where I'm just like, wait, what's, you know, like, what is it? Like, what's wrong? My family won't talk to me, you know, just all kind of stupid shit. And it's like, this should not have happened. What should have happened is, the nigga that beat me should have went to fucking jail, okay? Not got off in court. He should have went to jail. Then on top of that, the next nigga y'all sent to me that I got pregnant by, he did go to jail. You know, then you gonna send another nigga. It's like, come on, man. Like, how much of this shit do I have to go through for you to realize that it's whatever it is, whoever you are, whatever you want from me, I don't have it. You know, it's like, I don't have it. I don't know what it is you want me to have. And instead of just like sitting back and be like, okay, yeah, you know, no, you want to come and do something ghetto and all this extra stuff. Y'all, when this man sat in front of me putting water in his veins to prove something, I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on now. Like, I don't fucking know. And he was just putting water on his skin. He cussing in the bathroom, y'all. Cussing in the bathroom. So I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So I just was like, okay, yep, it's a joke. It's all a joke. And then I'm just, okay, now I'm telling y'all, I'm doing this homeless rehab, something, whatever. I called a woman, and we had a situation where we was at one place, and the floor was wet. Let me tell you how coincidental everything is. We get into, the woman calls me, and I tell her, I'm just talking, like, listen, this is what this is. The house is, you know, is awesome, whatever, but you know, the house has these problems, or whatever. And I know somebody had been there before me. Somebody with the same nasty body odor had been there before me. So I was like, okay, well, the house stinks. My son came. He's like, yeah, it's stinking here. So when we get upstairs, we like upstairs. We come back downstairs or whatever. And so then we see that the tree is down in the backyard. Anyway, we see all this stuff, right? So it's like, okay. Anyway, what happens is like, when the woman calls me, she starts talking about if there's moisture in the basement. Well, yeah, because that's the conversation. That's what I'm saying. There's something in this car. Is there moisture in the basement or whatever? I said, well, yeah, there's moisture. I mean, I don't know if there's moisture in the basement, because I'm not going down in a basement and it's just me and this man at this house. I'm not doing it. You know, like, after he even made me feel uncomfortable upstairs. And is it our kid in there? I don't fucking know. Like, get the fuck out of, I don't fucking know. You know, so I was like, this dude kind of fucked up. He kind of weird. So then I don't know if it was like, oh, let's see if anxiety has anything to do with anxiety has nothing to do with Halloween, bitches. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? This is dumb shit I'm dealing with. It's like, I actually have anxiety. I'm scared of the living people, not even the living people. It's just the situations that people will try to put you in to make you feel like you locked up or make you have an anxiety attack. So in that situation, I feel like now this person is trying to act like I'm scared of the dead or something like that. I'm scared of something else. No, I'm not afraid of that. Just because anxiety is fear does not mean that, oh, now when I see a ghost or when I feel that there's something behind me, or, like all this different stuff, I don't know. I don't know what happens. What happens is PTSD takes over, and then that's when anxiety comes in. That's what it feels like. Anxiety. That's all they know. That's what I'm thinking. All this person knows is anxiety. That's all they know is the word. They looked it up, and now it's like, oh yeah, now let's just scare her. Scare me for what? Like, what you gonna do? Like, what is that gonna do? What is that supposed to do? That's anxiety. Anxiety is not where I just, oh my God. Oh, that's not anxiety. And so that's why it's like, now somebody is using my life as a fucking joke, and it's not a joke. Like, that's not a joke. My anxiety is not a game. I'm not playing. And so I was just like, okay, that's the fucked up part. So then when I get on the phone with the woman, she started talking about is there moisture in the basement? I don't know, bitch. That's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you to tell him, or maybe you need to check the basement. I don't know. You telling me that y'all look up rehab. What is it? This is what I'm talking about. And I'm working with people that say, because I don't know if they for real. They say they work for the government. So look it up. It says that they supposed to find a house for us. I'm not even supposed to be. She said, well, you need to look at the house too. Okay, I can look at the house too, but you're supposed to be helping me find a house, right? So it's almost like she only sent me something after I said to her, this is what you're supposed to do. You are supposed to be the person helping me find a house, right? So if she know all the information, if she know everything, why is she not out here seeking housing for people? So then, and other people to work with, right? Good people to work with. Like, maybe this guy fix up his houses if she actually went to him and said, yeah, I want to get the houses fixed up. I want this done. So I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So then I get to this point where I'm just like, okay, maybe she just don't know. So then she started repeating everything I was saying to her. Like I told her about my son. I told her about that. I just talk a lot, period, So then I tell her that. I was like, okay, but then I don't talk at all. But anyway, so I was telling her that, and I'm just like, why are you repeating what I'm saying to you? Like, it's almost like, why not just have a regular conversation with me? Why is this thing where everybody repeats what I say? You just repeated what we say. We're not trying to take nothing from you. I'm not the sociopath. The person that is helping you is the sociopath. That's the part you're not getting. So it's almost like everybody around me still has a mental defect, and I'm supposed to be responsible for it. I don't want to be responsible for that. That's the whole reason why I keep leaving people alone in the first place. I don't want to be responsible for your mental illnesses. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I don't mean to be mean about it. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not. I'm just trying to say, you have a mental illness and you have to check it. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that, you something's wrong. No, you have a mental illness. When I'm saying that you are a sociopath, I'm not saying that's what you do. You get into people's situations, and then you figure out how to destroy them, and then you come back and want to do all this other stuff. And so that's why I get caught up, because some people, when I find a sociopath, they want to find my trigger. They want to find that thing that makes me triggered. And it's like, I don't know why you want to do that. And so then it's almost like, well, I never met a person like her. I never saw a person like this. I've never done this. You have. You have. I'm every person that you've already triggered. You see what I'm saying? So then it's like, well, now let me look at her. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me follow her. Let me talk, let me try to mess with her again. Let me do this. Let me flip this back on her. Let me put this. You don't have to do nothing but leave me the fuck out of it. I need a job. I need some kind of income. I need to be able to take care of myself and my son. Y'all, I done came out here to the thing. The thing won't start. I've been moving this thing like every day. So now all of a sudden my bus is abandoned. It's like, no, it's not abandoned because I've been moving it. So then I check everything. I check the gas. I check everything. Now the battery won't turn over. And it's just like, what the fuck is going on? And so it's just like, I don't know what's going on. And so that's what I'm saying. It's like something is strange. And I'm And I can't be responsible for that. And that's all I'm saying. It's like, I know that people are crazy. And it's like their mental situation. And I know y'all feel bad if I say you crazy. I don't know what else to call you. Because if you still bothering me and I'm not bothering you, right? If I'm not doing anything to you, this has been going on since